Hey friends, welcome to another video slash like mini tutorial. I wasn't actually going to film this, but as I was doing it just now, I was like, oh, this might make a good video. So I'm actually going to be trying out a lot of new glazes for Raku. We're going to be doing our second Raku on the weekend, so I'll film that. But yeah, these are glazes that are all commercially available. They're from Spectrum, and I got about like 7 testers, so I'm going to pop them on my cottages and try them in the Raku. So I thought it might be nice for you guys to see them before and after and see kind of the results. If they're, I mean, I might only post this if the results are not disastrous, so I'll kind of show you now. So I get these from Bath Potters. If you're in the UK, they're a supplier and they supply these Spectrum Raku brush-on glazes. So I think Spectrum are available worldwide probably, so I'll put the link down below anyway. So this one is called Blue Topaz, and this is what they fire to. And they say you should do, let me show you the actual bottle. So yeah, this is if you get them direct from the company. I think Bath Potters, they'd probably decant them. But yeah, so this is, one of them is called Galaxy. And then they say that you should 2 to 3 brush coats. Yeah, so I'm going to trial these. So I'll show you the ones I've got. So I've got Galaxy, Blue Topaz, Starry Night, Sunspot, Nebula. These are ones I've already done, that's why they're in the box. Raku Clear. So this goes like a bit of a crackle. And then Algae Bloom. So yeah, I've already done the Galaxy one, so I'll pop that. So this is what they look like just on the cottages. So this is the clear one, and I've actually just waxed the beams of this. Is like a little Tudor cottage, and I've waxed the beams, so I'm hoping they go black, and then you get like a bit of a white crackle in between. And then this is just the crackle on just a flat surface, because I just wanted to see it on a plain surface. And then I have various cottages. So this is with poppy seeds, poppy seed heads pressed into the clay, and then this has oranges. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how they look. I've done 2 coats here and 1 coat on the roof. I know it says to do 2 and 3 coats, but I just can't imagine myself doing a 3 coat. I'm too lazy for that. So I want to just see how they look like with that. And actually for the crackle, I actually did do 3 on this, because I have a feeling that the thicker the crackle, the better. So yeah, I'm gonna get on and do these last 3. So Blue Topaz, I'm gonna pop it onto this shell one. Oh no, sorry, Galaxy. Oh no, sorry, read my notes. So I've just kind of marked out them all here, kind of done a little draw in the cottage and what the thing I've pressed in, so I can kind of see the results. I kind of know which is which for when I take it out. So yeah, this one is actually the Sunspot, which I'm going to put onto the shell cottage. So I've just set you here on the table. I'm going to put it onto this shell cottage. So yeah, I'm going to shake it up. And I always like to apply these brush-on glazes with a fan brush. Something kind of like this. This one's quite nice and fluffy, so it takes up the glaze. This is just from a local art shop. I actually just get my brushes from like art shops rather than like pottery supply stores, but this is one of my favorite application brushes. So I'm going to, so you can see the kind of, it's quite like a nice consistency to brush on. So I'm going to actually first do so I'm trying to do it so you can see, hopefully you can see that. So I'm going to first do the roof actually, and because my roof has quite a lot of texture, it takes a bit of work just to get all of the glaze on the roof. Kind of the reason why I only did 1 coat on the roof, I wanted to see if there was like a difference in colour, but also because the roof has these like roof tiles, it actually does kind of, it's thicker in areas, if you know what I mean, where it's kind of got into those roof tiles. So I'm kind of hoping I don't need to do another coat. I find the roof a bit annoying to brush on. So yeah, because usually I make my glazes, so I just dip and it's really easy, but obviously this is brush on, so it takes a bit more work and I'm a bit lazy. So yeah, so that's the roof done. And now I'm going to do the walls. So for the walls, I'm going to do 2 coats. Hopefully you can see there. So obviously just concentrating on the outside wall. I don't need to do the inside because I'm actually going to make, these actually testers for Christmas decorations, so you won't see the inside of these cottages. So no need to do the inside. The flatter surfaces are so much easier to paint on. Yeah, so then, yeah, I'll show you the process of our Raku Fire. We're quite new at the process, so, I mean, any advice down below would be so much appreciated. But yeah, it's one of the oil drum Raku kilns, so it's not like, it's kind of adapted. So yeah, it's not as like nice as like one of the kind of ones you get from supply stores, but it will do for us because we only want to do it kind of a little bit for fun. So yeah, that's the second coat, and then I'm just going to get a sponge and then just where that is and those strips are on the window, I'm just going to brush those away. Something like that. Yeah. And then I'm also just going to clean up the bottom with a sponge. I'll just show you one, but I do very minimal cleaning up. So I just run the sponge down the edge just so that the glaze isn't touching the bottom. So I've just added that one there to the lineup. So yeah, I'm going to do the rest and I'll show you once they're finished. So here are them all glazed. I kind of enjoy that they're all like slightly different colours, so that's cute. Yeah, so I'm going to let these dry and I'll come back on the weekend when we're doing the firing and I'll show you some clips of that and also hopefully some nice new Raku cottages. Okay, bye. Hey friends, so we're just setting up the Raku kiln. These are the cottage that I showed you glazing in the Spectrum Raku glazes. So they're just been drying overnight for a few days, and we're going to pop them in this kiln. So it's actually an oil drum that's been converted. We have the gas tank there. I'll leave this kind of linked down below possibly. We got it kind of secondhand, but I think the person that makes it, he sells them. So if you're interested, we just put some bricks so it doesn't yeah, so the ground doesn't get too hot. We just put it propped up on bricks. It's the best thing to do. But the Harry Potter is here, who's basically going to be doing the firing, so he can explain just a little bit what we're going to do.
So we are going to put the houses in the shelf. If you look in the bottom, you can kind of see, if I pull this out.
Careful with the houses.
Yeah, you can kind of see, so this is the shelf.
Oh yeah, it's propped up on these 3 kiln bricks. Probably
should have been backwash, but it hasn't been. It's propped up on the kiln bricks, and you can see it's obviously insulated with refractory like wool, but you can see here there's this extra little bit of baffle that's sticking out. So what you do is if you come outside, so this is the burner, it's just propane, and this is like a you'd call it like a weed burner or something like that. So this rests here and points into the kiln. So you point, I need to adjust this, but you know, it points into the kiln about this angle here, and then because it hits the baffle, it then swirls round and up to the top of the kiln. You don't want the flame to just go straight out because you won't get even temperature distribution. So the idea is it hits the baffle, swirls up, round, and then comes out the top. The lid is here. So this will be on top, and then the flame will go shoot out the top. We'll try and fire it as slow as we can, but we're probably aiming for about 1,000 degrees in an hour. Yeah, and there's a pyrometer in the side which Sue's just stepped on.
Oops.
Which is a bit iffy, we need a new probe for it, but it's fine. And then once that's done, we will take the lid off while it's still hot. Tongs into our dustbin, which will be full of a mixture of shredded paper, straw, and wood shavings or sawdust. The closest thing you can get to buying sawdust. This, and then it will go in there and catch fire, and we'll try not to burn all the hairs off our arms. And then after about 20 minutes of burning and reducing, we will chuck it in some water, and hopefully the glaze will look good. So we'll see.
So yeah, we'll just load these in now, and I'll probably show you them once they're loaded. And I'll probably pass the reins on over to the Harry Potter, because I'm going to be teaching a class in the studio and he's going to start the firing, so hopefully he'll remember to film. Otherwise we'll clip to once it's kind of in fire, like in the gradual getting up to temperature mode. Okay, in a bit. So I've just loaded them in. They're just on that kiln shell. The Harry Potter's just licked the... Oh, that's just to light it.
I'm just testing it to make sure it all works.
So just filling up that dustbin with some shredded paper. Yeah, so when you put your wares inside, you want to then submerge it to get the reduction. So put some in, and then we'll put some on top once they go inside.
I think the wood chippings will be the same, but it comes really tightly packed. You can't just grab it. So, because I know I don't want to faff with it later when everything's on fire, I'll just spend like a few minutes
preparing it.
Loosen up as much as I can now, so it's ready to go.
So it's easier just to quickly top the dustbin up.
Exactly. Because when everything's on fire, it all seems a little bit more stressful.
Yeah.
What is this? This is pine. In case anyone cares.
Pine shavings, because actually there's, depending on what type of wood the shavings come from, can apparently change the different effects of the raku. So like lighter compared to darker wood. So a lot of people experiment with different types of wood shavings, but this one is pine. So we'll just see how that goes, because we're quite new to it. So we just kind of got what was easier to get for us. So yeah, we're just going to pop that on top.
We'll see you when the kiln's on later.
Yeah. So we're at 300. It's been on for how long?
About 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Try not to do it too fast at the start at least.
So you don't want to do it too fast, a slow ramp.
Slow, nice ramp.
Okay.
Ideally, a lot of people say if you can get to 1,000 in about an hour,
it's a good go.
That's good.
Okay.
So we've had a bit of a slow start, but that's fine. I'd rather do it slow than too fast.
So this is just the placement of the kind of the flame into the hole is kind of going along that edge of it, and yeah, you can kind of see it, visually see the heat kind of rising up on the top.
You can see it.
Yeah, going all wiggly. And yeah, I'll take you over to the combustibles. So I showed you a little bit of this when we were doing it. So we've half filled it, and it's got some sawdust on the top. So that's all ready to go. So yeah, we'll check back once it's got a little bit higher. So it's just got up to temperature. You can see the glowing cottages inside. Hello. So yeah, we're just letting it sit for a little bit. We've turned the gas off. So let it sit for 10 or so minutes.
Yeah, 5-10 minutes.
5-10 minutes just before we pop it in here. We've just set up a mix of the sawdust, straw and paper to plop on the top. And yeah, so I'm going to set you down here so you can kind of see what we do, but obviously we're a bit frantic when we're doing it, so we won't be able to show you close up, but I hope you can kind of see the process from there.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Oh no, they're stuck.
Get harder.
Crackle one now.
Okay.
Yeah? Tell me when to put it in.
I'll do it.
Crackle one now. So just covering it, but doing it slowly so the fire doesn't totally extinguish.
I don't think we're going to do it.
So just put the lid on and hopefully this is going to be a reduction atmosphere. So we're going to leave it for 20 minutes and then set up some water, plunge them in water. Once that's up, we probably didn't explain that the spray bottle for a couple of the houses was for the crackle glaze, so we just had a bit of a research, and apparently if you spray any crackle glazes it should hopefully make it more crackly, so that's why we were doing that. So yeah, we're going to leave this guy for 20 minutes and then come back. So it's been about 20 minutes. We're going to open it up and see what gems we have in here, fingers crossed. It's meant to be smoking this much.
Don't know.
So just trying to see any, I don't know where, I can't see anything in here, so we'll try to get a guy. Oh, here we have one. This is a Tudor house. Plop. Get in there. One more, let's have a look. This one, no, just some sawdust. Hello. It's like that game, you know, when I, what do we have? Oh, some fire going. Is that okay?
I don't know. Should we
Put the lid back on?
Yeah, I think we probably should do, because it needs to make sure it doesn't oxidise.
Get back on there.
We'll be back.
See what we have here.
Oh no, we won't be back. Let's go.
I'm interested. I think they're both the same actually. They're both the same glaze. What? So it should be a crackle. Is it a crackle? Should I wash them a bit?
Yeah. Need a good scrub.
Yeah, they're both the same glaze actually, funny.
So those are the last two to go in, weren't they?
So this is the crackle, and oh my god, look at this sick crackle! Hello, I have a crackly house. Oh my god, guys, seriously. Oh, so nice. OMG, I love it. Sorry, this is my, oh no, what's this? Get off, get off, get off! Oh no, this is like, okay, so in the kiln, some pots got stuck together, so it might have been something to do with that. But this front guy, so we'll need to get like a proper scour and really scrub them. But this is the cutest cottage ever. What a Raku guy. Look at him. I love him. So I left this top bit unglazed. This has the crackle glaze on it. So I love the contrast. Oh my god, let's see the other one. So this one, yeah. So this one I left the beams unglazed. So I wanted to kind of see this contrast between the white crackle and the black beams. Oh my god, I love him, look! Sorry, I'm being really annoying. This is such a great result, guys. I recommend the Spectrum crackle. Let's see how the other guys are. So I'm just gonna get the majority of it off, but I'm really gonna maybe get a scourer, but I don't think we have a scourer. Anyway, try to scrub it.
I'll put one on the shopping list.
These are kind of just testers, but I kind of want them if they, you know, we want to keep them if they are really nice. So look at that. What a babe. Water babe. Yes. Perfect. Okay, we'll keep these guys in here for now, shall we?
Yeah.
Yes. Hey friends, welcome back. So you should have seen me doing all of the raku and kind of a little bit of a sneak peek on how the cottages came out. But I just wanted to show you them all together so you can kind of see all of the different results. And actually I should get my notebook so I know which glaze is which. But yeah, I'll spin you around and I'll show you. So I have all of the results here. I think what I'll do is take them out one by one into the daylight so you can see. So this one is algae. It's more of a green. So yeah, hopefully you can see that. Yeah, so it's really beautiful green actually. Very true, like that Christmassy green, which is what we were after. There is some crackle, some metallic areas. I really love how this one came out. And then on the back. So yeah, I probably should spend some more time actually cleaning them up, but because these were like kind of testers, I just did it very quickly on the day. But I think now that I know that we definitely want to use these, I'll spend some more time making sure all of the black bits are off. But that is algae. So next is nebula. This came out for me more of a, like a, what is this, like a cyan kind of bluey green aqua kind of colour. And then yeah, so you can see the metallic finishes, really beautiful. It's gone kind of red in some areas, and then that's the back, kind of gone more green there into the blue. So beautiful. So yeah, that's the, which one is this, did I say? Sorry, this one's nebula, that's it. But you can kind of see a bit better here as well, just the lighting isn't always the best in here. So this one, actually, yeah, maybe I'll keep them here. This is quite nice. So this one is Galaxy, and it's kind of like a really nice green, and it has this red areas. There. You can kind of see. So pretty. I love this one too, especially where it blushes red. So the next one here is Sunspot. So this is a bit of a darker green, actually looks really metallic. Maybe this one I'll show you outside. Yeah, this one is really metallic, kind of that dark green, has some blues, some reds, super beautiful, especially this back part. It's gone all red and blue and looks wonderful there. Oof. So yeah, really happy with this guy. So pretty. It's definitely a keeper. Next we have Blue Topaz. So this one didn't come out too metallic-y, it was more of a bright blue with a crackle. So you can kind of see the crackle there. And with the really like nice bright blue colour, which I really like too. And kind of the last of the metallic, more fun glazes is Starry Night. So I was really excited about this one. It's had quite a lot of example videos online. So this has gone like a beautiful blue with some red, kind of like almost pinky areas there. And then the back, yeah, really nice one. And then last is the crackle glazes. So this is the crackle that I put onto more of a Tudor design. So I waxed these beams so that the glaze wouldn't attach, and then painted on the glaze in between. So that's where it's gone all crackly. They're such an amazing crackle actually, which can be like tricky to do. But we found what we did was we sprayed water onto these as well when we took them out, and it just helps with that formation of the crackle. And then you can kind of see it a little bit better on this cottage. So this has like properly the crackly. You can see it really pretty. Such a lovely like density of crackle. It's like not too big, not too small. So yeah, I really love that. And kind of this is what they look like all together. yeah, so I hope you found that helpful. I'm definitely gonna keep these glazes and try some more out. I've actually ordered one more called Cosmic Copper, and because I wanted more of a red, true red kind of glaze. Like these a lot like go red, I guess, where it's in reduction, but I wanted one that was like more red. So I'm excited to see how that is, and yeah, I'm going to definitely make all of these cottages into Christmas ornaments. I'm getting really like strong Christmas bauble vibes, so I'm really excited, and I hope you guys found this helpful. If you wanted to try Raku, I really recommend using the Spectrum Glazes if you just want to have just like there's lots of variables with this kind of firing, so if you know that the glaze works, it's already formulated and been tested, then you'd like just taking one of those out. And then in the future, I think if we do this more, we'll start to learn and make our own glazes. But for this, especially because like the Christmas period is peeping around the corner, we wanted to get a load of glazes that we knew would give some really nice results. So yeah, I hope you found this helpful. Let me know if there's any kind of Raku glazes you've tried. I would love to give them a go. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Happy pottering. Bye.